Hey docs, happy 5 Minute Friday. Dr. Holly here, back again. Don't want to be doom and gloom, but we are still talking a little bit about that recession response graphic that I shared with you all a couple of weeks ago. So I actually just got off of a podcast interview with Dr. Kevin Christie of Modern Chiropractic Mastery, really diving in. We had a really great conversation, really talking about all of these categories and just, trends that we're seeing right now. Kevin bringing in his knowledge of going through the last recession in 2008, as a new chiropractor, business owner, etc. And sort of just looking at perspectives and how we can all try to support each other. Maybe not get around and commiserate about this sort of stuff, but just reinventing, rethinking how can be strategic and intentional at a time when it feels like everything is spiraling out of control, right? So today I want to just expand a little bit about this strategic planning here right now. We're midway through the year. Okay. We are, second quarter is wrapping up here within the next week. And, I think it's a really great time to look at your business. I love looking at your business on a quarter to quarter basis and tracking trends along those time periods, because 90 days feels like a more reasonable expectation to implement change, to see change happening, and then also again to see those trends. It really is just different for the most part for most of us. How our business is operated first quarter, second, third, fourth. There are different things that happen throughout those time frames, right? So thinking about, make a call into your CPA. Now, I know some of my clients, they filed their taxes early or on time, and they haven't talked to their CPA since maybe April. Okay, might be a good time just to give them a call. See how things are looking. If you have that level of relationship with your CPA. If you don't have a CPA, oh my goodness, let's start interviewing now. Interviewing them in the off time and the off tax season, so you can get your books established and cleaned up. That is going to be absolutely necessary, okay? Because you do not want to be stuck, come the end of the year when they're all going to say, nope, too busy, my client book is too big, okay? So, looking at your own offerings and what you do in your business. Okay. Most likely you're involved in one-to-one direct patient care. Is this a time to offer up a new service line item? Is this a time to bring on another service provider? Is this a time to, reinvest in the things that and the certifications that you have and the offerings that come out of that, right? Look at your different client mix. If you have been on the fence about, a certain payer, that you have to deal with, and it's just costing you a lot of money, whether it's in software or if it's in, it's human resources to manage certain things. I'm not telling you in mass to go and make some big changes in your practice, but do know, sometimes we got to put that CEO hat on. I talk about it all the time. Sometimes we got to make some big decisions. Okay. This isn't necessarily the time to be turning away business, but if it is costing you more money to see certain patients and certain payers, we've got to make that a business decision at the end of the day. Okay. It's also a great time to think about your communication strategy, both within your greater community. Think about your network. Think about other professionals, like-minded professionals, complementary professionals that you work with. You want to reach out to them. Okay. Just reach out to them. If nothing, just ask, hey, how you doing? How's this impacting you? Are you seeing any changes, etc.? Every medical provider's office that I've been in is still way understaffed and way over busy. I mean, we know the patients are out there and they need our care. Okay. We just have to make sure that we are enhancing those communications and that people know that we're not shuttering and we're not shrinking in our business offering. Okay. So look at those opportunities for growth. That 80-20 rule, where do most of your patients come from? Where can you lean in on building those relationships? And then this right here, I love this. Enact bold moves, acquire unprepared competitors, amplify your marketing and raise your prices. Okay. I see this question about raising prices almost once a week. It feels like in a Facebook group. Money, mindset, financial decisions, they are hard to make. And I understand that. I'm not diminishing the fact that it may be hard for you to come to that decision. I always recommend people, my clients, go up $5 every January. If you skipped that, if it's been 5 or 10 years since you've raised your prices, it's just time to do it. You know that everybody's doing it. I'm not telling you to hop on the bandwagon of inflation, but at the end of the day, this is your business. This is you. This is your livelihood. This is how you're providing for your family. So you need to safeguard that. And again, think about it. If you can, there's my timer. If you can tap into, what your niche market is, how can we expand that, just a little bit, or dive deeper into it, okay? And make sure that you're being strategic with, the things that you do. If there is a summer slowdown for you, then, this is the time to really reach out to your network and be focused on setting everything up so that that next quarter comes around that you are ready to hit the ground running. So I hope this is helpful. Again, this is a download that I have available. And so you can grab that. And I hope you have a good weekend, everybody.